The Vox Pop video, or the person on the street interview, is one of the easiest styles of video to make, yet it can be very effective, engaging, enlightening, and also entertaining. Often you ask the same question of many people, resulting in a video that gauges the public's opinion on an issue. It can be serious or just a piece of fun. There's little or no scripting required. Usually you just need a quick intro, your question and an outro, all of which you can improvise on location. The effectiveness of the video comes from the unscripted responses of the people you get to speak on camera. So how do you do a Vox Pop? Well, you need somewhere with a high volume of foot traffic that is also an interesting backdrop for your shots. If you're able to get someone to act as an assistant, let them control the camera app on your iPhone while you concentrate on engaging with your interview subject. The iPhone can either be handheld or mounted on a tripod. The camera lens should be at or just a little below the interviewee's eye level. Have the interviewee looking at you just off to the side of the iPhone. Move in a little to frame the person in a close-up. This maximizes their screen presence, making their contribution seem more intimate and personal. With each new interviewee, place them on the opposite side of the frame to the previous person for more visual interest. The easiest way to achieve this is by moving the camera to your other side. You'll also get a slightly different perspective on your location backdrop, keeping the scene looking fresh and interesting for your viewer. However, the added benefit is that you avoid odd jump cuts. If you keep the camera fixed and pointing in the same direction, the backdrop stays the same, but your interviewees will kind of magically change from one to another. It's cinema's first trick shot, and in this instance, it's not really appropriate. If you're working on your own or want to engage with your interview subject, get in close and shoot selfie style. Either hold your iPhone at arm's length or get a selfie stick. If you're a vlogger, the selfie stick method may even be your preferred choice because it keeps you in the frame and involved. However, this time, always keep your interviewees on the same side of you, but choose a slightly different spot to shoot in each time. Also, if you're dealing with an issue that concerns everyone, consider mixing up the gender and social profile of the people that you approach. That way your Vox Pop will appear more representative of the whole of society. Obviously, if you have a niche audience or your question is only relevant to a certain people, then only approach appropriate members of the public. In a Vox Pop, you may get away with using the iPhone's microphone, but an external handheld mic will give you better quality sound and help reduce the amount of background noise. If you don't have a handheld mic, record audio on another phone, running a recording app like Voice Record Pro, and then sync the video and sound in your desktop editing software. If necessary, you could even use a lavalier mic and hold the mic capsule. With good quality sound recorded with your video, you can quickly edit your footage on your iPhone and publish it whilst you're still out on location. When it comes to getting members of the public to speak on camera, use a standard approach, such as, "Could I ask you a couple of questions about alternative energy to go onto my street TV YouTube channel?" Of course, change the channel name to your own and the subject that you're going to be talking about. Most people you approach will never have been interviewed before, so try and be reassuring. But don't give them lots of time to worry about their appearance or what they're going to say or how they're going to say it. Just get on with it. And remember to ask open questions that require longer answers that are more in-depth. These will help you get responses that will show how the person feels or thinks about the issue. Typically, these questions will start with what, who, how, why, and where. For example, what do you think will happen if we continue using fossil fuels? How is global warming going to affect Scotland? Or What were the benefits of installing solar panels? What you don't want to do is ask closed questions that could be answered with a simple yes or a no. So our previous questions as closed questions might be, will it be a problem if we continue using fossil fuels? Will global warming affect Scotland? And have you seen a benefit after installing solar panels? The answers will usually be yes, no, or maybe I don't know. Not what you normally will want, but not always. Perhaps you're outside a sports stadium. You could ask, who's going to win? Then single word answers from passionate fans could be quite fun, but perhaps keep that question as a follow-up to your main question. Once your interviewee has answered the final question, keep recording for a second or two. Those extra frames will be useful in your editing. Now ask them their name and ask them to spell it. That way, if you introduce them or have their names as a lower third, you'll have the correct pronunciation and spelling. If you want to maximize your productivity, ask 2 or 3 questions on different subjects. Then when you come to edit, you can have 2 or 3 different Vox Pops videos from the one location shoot. The questions can be anything you like. A reaction to an important issue of the day, or even a strange or bizarre question. Say it's a hot summer and there's a great ice cream parlour close by. Why not grab people and ask them what's their favourite flavour? Serious or fun, the possibilities are endless. When you get to editing the video, keep the most interesting, controversial and funniest moments, then ditch the boring bits. Plus, if you do something stupid or daft, keep it in. Your viewers will love it. They'll only switch off if you serve up the mundane. It's the unusual or unexpected that keeps them watching. The key to getting really great material for a Vox Pop video is not to warn the subject about the exact details of your questions. Even better, introduce an unrelated question that will catch them off guard. Without time to think, they'll be spontaneous, revealing and entertaining. If the questions and answers are quite contentious, you may even spark a strong reaction from your viewers and stimulate a good amount of comments on your video. So as an exercise, get out there and give the Vox Pop video a go.